This case had the board grant the landlord an eviction order and compensation for damages. A landlord in Canada rented the basement suite of their home to a single tenant. The first few months were normal, and rent was paid on time. Things changed when the landlord issued a routine notice for an annual furnace inspection. With proper written notice as required by provincial law, the tenant became unusually aggressive. He sent multiple late-night messages accusing the landlord of invading his privacy, even though the inspection was legally required. Over the next few weeks, the situation escalated. The tenant began blocking entry, even during emergency repair needs. He repeatedly shouted profanity at the landlord through the shared hallway. He filed false complaints claiming illegal entry, none of which were supported by evidence. He deliberately turned off the shared laundry breaker, causing disruption to the landlord's household. The landlord documented every incident, saved messages, and installed a hallway camera covering only common areas, which is legal in many provinces when properly disclosed. When the tenant refused to allow a legally required smoke detector check, the landlord issued a formal written notice to remedy the situation. Instead of complying, the tenant threatened to destroy the place and refused access again. The landlord filed an application with the local tenancy board. At the hearing, the adjudicator found the landlord had followed all legal entry procedures. The tenant's behavior constituted harassment and obstruction. Denying required inspections was a violation of safety regulations. The board granted the landlord an eviction order and compensation for damages, including repair costs from a broken interior door the tenant had slammed off its hinges during an argument. The eviction was enforced peacefully, and the landlord replaced the lock and repaired the suite. Lessons from the case: landlords have the legal right to enter with proper notice for repairs, inspections, and safety checks. Harassment toward a landlord is grounds for eviction in every province. Documentation, texts, dates, statements, and video from common areas is critical. Safety inspections, smoke detectors, furnaces, electrical checks are mandatory and cannot legally be denied by a tenant.